Back at Aztecs Now, having talked Aztec football, now Aztec basketball. This time, women's basketball with Beth Burns after that 24-8 team and the co-championship, the win over Texas here. Just a spectacular year onto the NCAAs while the men were in the NIT. It was as good a basketball year for both sports, same sport, both teams that I've ever seen. And both have that same kind of talent returning. With Beth Burns, and speaking of the talent returning, 4 starters, same thing they mentioned about Coach Fisher last year. Whenever he's had 4 starters back at Michigan or San Diego State, they went to the tournament. He did it again, and you've got that this year. Well,
4 starters back and the addition of not only a talented freshman, but redshirts. And I think the benefit of a redshirt, you've seen it with Janae Morris and Allison Duffy were redshirts. Jerica Williams was a redshirt. An opportunity to have been in practice. Jessica Bradley was a redshirt who is preseason picked to be newcomer of the year. So you add the experience and leadership that we've gotten from Janae Morris and Quinice Davis, which, you know, Janae, deservedly so, has gotten so many national accolades. But I like to say Q is the red and black straw that stirs our drink. Has been, you know, 4-year starter. When you have great guards in basketball, you have a great chance. You add that front line of Paris Johnson, Jessica Bradley, Allison Duffy, a new and improved Candace Chambers, Kalina Tutt, experience coming back from a year ago. And we're very, very excited, not only because we have starters back, but a little bit of competitive depth that, you know, in this league is critical to have.
And I mentioned that this of the team, that they say this is a better team, and you have those starters back. But this depth, I believe, and I'm asking you, is much deeper, much better talent up and down, and through it.
That's the difference. The difference is our guard play was very consistent a year ago, which is why we were successful. Every game was a competitive game. We were not rolling people. We just had a very good defensive team, very good team speed, and we really played well in the open court. You add to Paris, who has more than held her own and been first team all-conference now in back-to-back seasons, some help, some ammo.
Yes.
So she can't be doubled and tripled and quadrupled, and our guards don't have to create. Gives us options. It gives us I feel we should have the best half-court game that we've had since I've been here. That's because of the talent and numbers that we're going to be able to play with.
You mentioned Jessica Bradley. When they pick you to win this conference, and they pick her as the newcomer of the year, her strengths, how good can she be among the other newcomers?
Well, and as I said to her, I texted her as soon as I found it. I'd call her, but that is very old school. You cannot call people.
Can't do that.
You have to text her.
Absolutely.
I texted her and I said,
"You're hip.
Hey,
I like that.
How about we do?" Yeah, but you just said hip, so now you're not. So
That's right. By saying hip, I'm showing clearly that I'm not hip.
So I texted her and said, "Hey, how about if you get this in March instead of October?" She's got that wonderful blend of power and quickness. You know, some kids are powerful and some kids have speed, but when she gets the ball, she's quick and fast and strong and finishes. She might be as good an interior defender as we've had, which enables us to move Paris a little bit and play her in space. And did I mention that Paris Johnson last year blocked 159 shots, which is, no, she blocked more shots than almost 160 Division I schools.
That's incredible.
She blocked more shots by herself. So by adding JB, by adding Allison Duffy, by adding Candace Chambers, now Paris can play in space a little bit and not have to guard a primary big. So I'd like to think that defensively we're going to be better, which means we'll be able to run a little bit more than we were a year ago. So we're ready.
I can understand.
We need another show. We're excited.
As they say on the old Carson show, Beth will come back with us another time because she's got a lot to say, and by gosh, she's going to say it, and that's all there is to it. And when they pick you like 22nd in the nation,
right?
You don't hate that, and some coaches always do that. I mean, John Thompson and guys and others used to drive me. Lou Holtz in football would drive you nuts with, no, we're not that good. We're not any good. Steve Fisher and you say the same thing. Yes, we've raised the bar. We're very good, and we don't apologize for that.
Right, and it gives more confidence. You know, confidence gained. Validation and confidence go hand in hand, and this is what I like. We're confident, but we have hunger. We haven't beaten every Mountain West team at their place yet. We haven't won the Mountain West Conference tournament yet. We have many things in front of us that we have yet to do, and our team appreciates that. I don't have to remind them of that. We don't think we're any better than we are, but we think we're pretty darn good. And, you know, why not?
It's nice when you think that. It's nice when, even better when others think that, and they do. Beth Burns with us here on Aztecs Now. My thanks to Brady Hoke. And again, with Beth, we shall talk later in this amazing, hopefully amazing season coming up for women's and men's basketball at San Diego State. And football, as mentioned, at Colorado State, 1 o'clock on Saturday. Thank you for being with us. Go Aztecs.